Okay, we're gonna take a quick look at this incubator, egg incubator, or egg hatcher, however you want to call it. That's, depends. And let me pull it out of here real quick. This is one of those that's where chicken come from, I guess I would say. Not sure I'll be able to do a full chicken hatching on the platform, because you know how that works. But I'll do my best to improvise on how this actually works. And these things are really cool, especially if you live in the countryside and you want to start your own chicken coop. You can do it with these machines. It's actually quite easy. You just have to make sure the eggs are not too old and they're actually eggs from a chicken nearby. So that means real eggs, not eggs bought from the store. And this is it. There are sometimes that you can buy eggs from the store. I don't know how that works. Well, I don't know how this works. Maybe 100% either, but I'll try my best. There's the user's manual tray, the under tray here that goes right here if I can put it back in. Yep, right there. And you can rotate this. This is the heating part. Let me peel this. And you can change these settings here on the top. You have the light on and off and menu, up or down. You have the temperature and humidity that you select with this one. And what else is here? There's just a light here to check the eggs themselves. And this is air in and out. So you put the egg here and check if it's hatched or hatching and all that good stuff. So I have to go get some water on these two tanks really quick, and I'll be right back. And here are your adapters for the water bottles. So you have tank A and B right here. There's tank A. That's what you start with. Then I think at around after day 18, you add water to tank B because it will evaporate to keep them warm. And just put these little adapters on top of the bottles. Both of them I'm gonna put, and just like this. Boom, now we have the water ready when we are ready. Then we have to put this on first, just to make sure everything is clicking how it's supposed to. And then we have the top part that goes on top of it, the tray. And that's pretty much it. The next part of it is to put your beloved eggs. Now these are already in preservation mode, and you put the eggs like this, or you can twist them like this, however you want. And I suggest you put at least leave one empty slot here. I've seen people not leave any empty slots at all, but hey, that's how you do it. And then you have the power cord that we're gonna plug in real quick. I'm gonna show you a few other things like the egg checking thing so you don't miss that. Okay, so now when you plug this in like this, you see the numbers turn on. There's a little fan inside and it shows you the humidity. Click it here, temperature 100, and if you hold it, turns on the egg checking light. Put the egg on top, and well, this egg is not hatched, but if it were hatched, you'll see of course different shapes inside there. That's why this LED light is right here. Other than that, here's your air. You can change the temperature. Let me turn this off. Go here, put the temperature at 85 to initiate, and then you put it on top of the incubator like this. And this is your entire setup. You have to put tank A in when you start, so it goes like this, just like that. So it fills that little tank A slowly as it needs to. That's how this works. And around day, I would say 16 to 18, you might want to add more water in tank A. Then you add tank B as well, not just tank A. And how you add tank B? Just like you did tank A, next to it, like this. Now we have both tanks, pouring water in the middle, and the heat then creates that kind of condensation and warmth to get the chicklets going on. You have two little handles on the sides if you want to transport it and take it somewhere else. And that is it. Now, I'm not going to sit here and do the complete hatching because we're in a platform and I'm not a master on this. Plus, I don't have, the requirement things to have a chicken thing going on, a whole coop. It's not a bad idea, actually. If I decide to do that, you might see it. But hey, this is just how this works. Removes that humidity slowly and starts warming up and all that good stuff. But let me unplug it because I don't want it to eat those eggs for nothing, because these are just eating eggs. These are not hatchable. even though they are from an actual farmer, So let me put the eggs back out and show you where the water is actually going, just so you have a visual thought about it. The first tray, second tray, and look how they pour the water ever so slowly. So you have tank A right here and tank B right here. That's just how it works. And for some reason, if you decide to stop the water flow, you just pull this out. That's all, like this. Drip in a little bit of water, there's not a big deal. And you are ready to go. Let me take the tank A as well, because we are deciding not to hatch eggs at this time. But basically, that's how it goes. And you just go somewhere where they actually sell eggs for hatching purposes only, usually in the countryside. And within 21 days, you should be approaching the time that the chicklets start getting out. And that's why you have the light here to check when they start forming inside the egg. And besides that, that's it. That's literally all of it. The fan with a heater and all the good stuff is in here, and it can rotate as needed. That's why it has these to rotate that red one, so all the eggs rotate around as needed when it's needed. It's a beautiful piece, very simple, very cheap. You can start your own chicken coop today. I mean, well, chickens. You get the point. Bye.